What's up, guys? This is Jeff in the Zone, the only, and we are going to be recording the Toronto Blue Jays series against your Oakland Athletics. It was a 3-game series. We played on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. They had an off day yesterday, and they are playing the Boston Red Sox today. So, on Jackie Robinson Day, the Toronto Blue Jays won 4-1. This was a really good Oakland Athletics team. They had a former player, Matt Chapman, on our team, obviously, and then Kevin Smith and Nate Lowe. I mean, what a team they have. But the Toronto Blue Jays won this game. Ross Stripling started. I was a little shocked, but he looked great. You don't have Teoscar. You don't have Jansen. You don't have, obviously, last but not least, Pearson. You're down, man. But you still pulled through with all the hitters that they got and the sluggers. They only got 4 runs. What a great game for Vladdy. What a great game for Bo. What a great game for, obviously, Lourdes Gurriel Jr., What a team they got. Chapman, Kirk, Collins. I love this team. They're good. Tyler. And the bullpen's great. Julian Merriweather. You know, Nate Pearson obviously still down with that injury. But I tell you, Jordan Romano, one of the best closers out there for your Toronto Blue Jays. This series was amazing, and I'm happy we got it done. You know, Oakland, they did fight, though. The first game we played them, obviously everybody's wearing 42 to honor Jackie Robinson Jr., and I like that. You know, it's awesome to see that, but hey, both teams were great, and the Toronto Blue Jays had more hits, more runs, and they were just a better team. And I'm happy they came home, and they, you know, after falling to the New York Yankees, they take the first game against the Oakland Athletics. With that pitching matchup was amazing. I thought the starters went well, and both teams played a heck of a game. And the second game, you're not going to be happy, but the Toronto Blue Jays fall 7-5 in extra innings. This was a tough game. This was on Saturday, unfortunately. They couldn't get it done. And I was like, come on, Blue Jays. With the ace pitching that day, Hyun-Jin Ryu gets hurt. He's on the IL. Vladdy did good. Sean Murphy did good on the other side. Collins, Chapman. Jimenez got the win. Merriweather got the loss. And Trevino got the save. It was tough. Ryu only went 4 innings. Blackburn did amazing. Avino did good. Grimm did good. And Jimenez and Trevino, their pitching side was elite. Remember, they got Pinder, Andres, Laurie, Murphy, Noose, Tony Kemp, Kevin Smith, Billy McKinney, Beth Account, Pash, Jackson, and Brown. You know, this game was tough. The Toronto Blue Jays gave up 9 hits, and we had 10, and no errors on either side. We just couldn't get it going. And, you know, we had the game. We had runners on. We just left them in. It was just the batting. It was just the pitching. It was just the hitting. Couldn't get the clutch hit when you needed it. You had a chance to walk it off. You had a chance to win this game. It shouldn't even went extra innings. But it did, and it sucks. As Toronto Blue Jays, you know, I was happy they won the series. They took it at least. They did win 2-3. But you're always going to split. It's hard to sweep. You're going to get the broom out this year. Don't worry, guys. You know, it's start of the year. But what I'd like to see with this team is, you know, coming back, and this is at home. They're battling. They're not giving up. They got a good team. They got good effort. They got the talent. They got the coaching. They got the bullpen. And we thought the bullpen last year was an F. This year it's definitely upgraded. If guys can stay healthy, get your rotation healthy, get your batters back. Remember, Teoscar Hernandez might be a part of this while you're out. You know, not scoring all these runs. But he's scoring more than the first game, so it's like, okay, you got the hitting, you still got the talent, you still got the lineup, you're shoveling up and down. You got to see where the right guys fit. But Vladdy, Bo, Biggio, Espinal, that's enough to win you games. Yes, you don't have Teoscar Hernandez, but it's tough. And guys going to IL. They've been on for a while. It's going to be hard to not see him, but Collins is stepping up. He was good in the minors. You know, you think about this Zach Collins guy, he was a depth catcher. We traded him for Reese McGuire. I was like, maybe I wish we didn't trade him. Randall Grichuk, same thing. We traded him for Tapia. Tapia is not even that bad. He's got the speed. He's got the offense. He can get you hits. You know, that's what you need if you're the Toronto Blue Jays right now. You need that depth. You need that team. And you got the pieces all. They're definitely a World Series caliber team. They're definitely on World, obviously AL East division. It's going to be tough. Got to win a lot of games in your division. If you do that, you're fine. But the last game of the finale was 4-3. The Toronto Blue Jays did pull it out. I'm happy that they won that game. 4-3. That's an amazing game. That's close, though, to an Oakland Athletics team that they played Tampa Bay really tough. They played us tough. And on that mound, we had Manoah, the ace. He's been looking great coming from New York. Aller on the other side took a loss. You think about it, Springer, Bichette, Guerrero, Gurriel, Chapman, Collins, Espinal, Kurt, Biggio, Zimmer. They're great players. They got great hits. They got 7 hits to 6. Oakland just wasn't the team in this one. It's a 1-point game. Obviously, you won by a 1-point run, but hey, I'll take that against an Oakland Athletics team that nobody thought was going to be a write-off this year. They trade away so many assets, and they're still good. They don't have Chapman. They don't have Olsen, and they still got the firepower. They still might not have the pitching, but hey, Sean Manaea, obviously Chris Bassett gone. Some of these names are either there or gone already. You got to think they've been floating around, and that's tough. But if you're an Oakland Athletics fan listening to this video or series, GG. As a Toronto Blue Jays fan, I'm going to tip my hat to you guys in the Rogers Center. This was a great game. Happy we pulled out. Our home game is always the best. But then, after that, you got to play your division rival, and that is the Boston Red Sox tonight. That's going to be a tough game, guys. It's at 7:10 Eastern, 5:10 Pacific time. Yusei Kikucki looking to bounce back. 0-1 with a 5.40 ERA. 2 Ks against Nathan Eovaldi and your Boston Red Sox in Fenway Park. This is always a tough match when you're playing Fenway Park and the Boston Red Sox. They're in second in the division. You are in first still. You need these games. You got to win. You got a 3-game series against the Boston Red Sox here. Then you got the Houston Astros. Then you got Boston. Then you got Houston again. These are tough teams. This upcoming schedule is going to be really challenging for the Jays. They could win at least all of them. I'd love to see a sweep. I'll take 2 out of 3. It's in Fenway. I'll be happy with it. But hey, guys, anything is possible in baseball. And the Boston Red Sox, you cannot count out. They have players that cannot come to Canada in the Nets finale. So that's going to be something that may or may not hurt them, or it could hurt them at the very end. You think about it, guys. When the Toronto Raptors, I know this is off topic, they had to play in Tampa Bay. It was tough. But hey, guys, the rule is the rule. You got to get the shots. Got to get vaccinated. Booster, and you're set. Think about it, guys. If they don't want to, that's their fault. But the Boston Red Sox, 5-5. We're 6-4. They're red hot. They played against the Minnesota Twins yesterday, and they fell. So they lost. So they're on a losing streak right now. Obviously, we're going into it on a 1-game winning streak, which I'm happy. And you think about it. Our away record this year is 2-2. Boston's home record is 2-2. We're 4-2 at home. It's going to be a good game. Yankees are in action tonight. But honestly, guys, can the Jays help themselves? That's all they got to worry about. They don't got to worry about those other teams. Instead, you got the Guardians, Yankees. You got more, but that's looking farther ahead. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you guys hit the like, hit the sub, and turn on the bell. Go Toronto Raptors as they play tomorrow, Wednesday, to somehow get back to the series. Go Toronto Blue Jays as they will be in action tonight, tomorrow, and the next day. And go, last but not least, Denver Broncos and Saskatchewan Roughriders and Vancouver Canucks. Peace! They're trying to make a playoff run.